Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Larry's Plumbing in Fort Pierre is proud to support tonight's broadcast on Go Buffs Live. If you are in need of plumbing service, look no further than Larry's Plumbing. It doesn't matter if you're starting a new project or in the process of a remodel. Maybe you need a new faucet, a water heater, bathtub, or shower. Whatever it is, Larry has you covered. Larry's Plumbing has the experience and know-how to get the job done quickly and correctly. Give Larry a call at 223-9500 or 280-5060. Larry's Plumbing can do it all. Larry's Plumbing is a longtime supporter of all Buffalo activities. Larry's Plumbing in Fort Pierre is proud to support tonight's broadcast on Go Buffs Live. If you are in need of plumbing service, look no further than Larry's Plumbing. It doesn't matter if you're starting a new project or in the process of a remodel. Maybe you need a new faucet, a water heater, bathtub, or shower. Whatever it is, Larry has you covered. Larry's Plumbing has the experience and know-how to get the job done quickly and correctly. Give Larry a call at 223-9500 or 280-5060. Larry's Plumbing can do it all. Larry's Plumbing is a longtime supporter of all Buffalo activities.
Hey, Chip, how'd the discount double check work for you?
Great. State Farm combined my home and auto, so saved me big. Just wish I double checked those 80s throwback uniforms, so. One for you. You cannot believe I found your size. Whoop. Look at that, huh? Could've sworn he said the 1880s. You liked them though, right?
No, I didn't.
It pays to double check. Save when you combine your home and auto insurance.
Got some folding to do.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Back to school, fall activities. Just make one quick trip to the Cowboy Country Stores. Fill the tank, pick up some snacks, food, sports drinks, breakfast and lunch pizzas. Take home some delicious Champs chicken at the Cowboy Country Stores in Fort Pierre and on Harrison Avenue in Pierre. Wherever you're going, make a stop at any of the Cowboy Country Store's 3 locations in Pierre and in Fort Pierre.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shane's Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Stanley County Sports and your local cheerleader for good health. Our staff of caring and helpful professionals are here to improve your health and save you time and money. Shane's Pharmacy proudly supports hundreds of local organizations to improve the well-being of our community. We help seniors find Medicare D plans that are right for them. We also find manufacturer programs, coupons, facilitate the 340B program, and make recommendations to save people money so they can afford the medications they need. Come on over to Shane's Pharmacy and feel better for less.
The winner and still champ. Cowboy Country Stores on Harrison Avenue and in Fort Pierre announced their brand new Champs Chicken menu. Chicken fried chicken, Champs chicken on a stick, all in addition to their delicious Champs chicken. Before you hunt, grab and go. When you're running to and fro, stop on by Cowboy Country Stores on Harrison Avenue and in Fort Pierre and check out the new Champs Chicken menu. Soups, chili, and pizza available at all 3 Cowboy Country Store locations, along with hunting licenses and ammunition.
Hey Stanley County sports fans, Wind Circle is proud to make possible this live stream of area sporting events. At Wind Circle, we're proud to be locally owned since 1995, and that means being involved in our area communities as in this live streaming. Wind Circle, proud to host phone service, voice, video, data, and fiber cabling, and proud to support the Stanley County Buffalo area sporting events. We are Wind Circle, 605-224-1111.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
American Lodge and Suites. Welcome to the end of the day. Amenities include indoor heated pool and hot tub, free hotel-wide high-speed internet, guest reception, a nearby fitness center, and whirlpool and fireplace suites. Kids 12 and under stay free. Senior and AAA discounts and special rates for families, corporations, government, and groups are available. All major credit cards are accepted.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome to Parkview Auditorium, where we are getting ready for tonight's contest between the Lyman Lady Raiders and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. It is going to be the Lady Buffs' final home game of the season. We have a pink out night in honor of October and Breast Cancer Awareness Month going on here in Parkview as well. So you'll see lots of pink in the crowd and on the ladies as well. So we are getting ready here for action. About a minute left here before they introduce starting lineups and whatnot. Should be a good matchup tonight. Both teams coming in with a pretty similar records. Lyman comes in with an 8-17 record overall, whereas Stanley County comes in with a 6-15 record. And since it is senior night, I want to take a moment here to recognize the 8 seniors that are on the Lady Buffs volleyball team. And those seniors would be the following: Bria Clayman, Cedar Scott, Courtney Brown, Emma Cowan, Allie McQuestion, Maddie Titsey, Natalie Shuffleman, and Sam Longbreak. So the Lady Buffs are going to lose quite a few girls here, obviously, to graduation. So a big part of their team will be lost, and so the younger girls are going to have to obviously step up next year. And since this is the final home game of the season, that means region play will get started next week as well. And the region round 1 first round action will actually be played next Tuesday. The site is yet to be determined. It kind of depends on the outcome of this game, whether the Lady Buffs will go on the road to travel for that first round, or if they can possibly pull this one out and win, and we'll have a chance at even hosting a first round event. So kind of up in the air, but it all kind of depends on not only this outcome, but other outcomes throughout the state as well. And we are going to get ready here for the national anthem. We're going to go ahead and try to keep it live here and see if we can't hear Miss Tony Ruff sing the national anthem. Okay, folks, I'm back. This is Brian Manning with Go Buffs Live, by the way, and I hope that rendition of the national anthem came through okay on your guys' end. Tony does an excellent job with the national anthem. She's got quite the voice on her. So as they announced the starting lineups, like I mentioned, it is October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and as I mentioned earlier, Parkview is decked out in pink as well as the girls. I want to mention tonight they're also having a fundraiser for one of Stanley County's own who is currently battling breast cancer. Nicole Peterson-Chesky has recently been diagnosed with breast cancer, and so we are fundraising for her to help cover all of her expenses that she's going to have here shortly coming up dealing with her fight. So do what you can, please, to help in any way whatsoever. Nicole is a Stanley County graduate. She was a classmate of mine from the class of 1993, so let's do what we do as a community and help these folks out as much as possible. They are doing a t-shirt fundraiser. I believe the girls still have some of those remaining, so if you're interested in a t-shirt, try to contact Coach Leaf Green or one of the volleyball girls, and we can get you set up with a t-shirt. And folks, I'm going to apologize right now. I'm kind of a one-man show right now. I don't know if I'm going to trying to get myself a camera person to help on camera tonight, but it might be just myself here. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking for student volunteers, having someone try to run down a student for me. Sorry about the delay there, folks. I did find myself a student volunteer. Thank you to Chantel Defender for stepping up and helping me run camera tonight. Okay, the teams are just about ready to take court here. Starting for the Lady Buffs is going to be Brea Clayman. Looks like Natalie Shuffleman, Courtney Brown, Allie McQuestion, Caitlin Hebner, and Carly Leafgreen. For the Lady Raiders, it looks like it's going to be number 10, Lindsay Theory, number 20, Casey Wagner, number 7, Ellie Erickson, number 12, Drew, I believe it's Lulf, looks like number 9, Kate Garnos, and one more number out there, looks like number 6, Katie Tursa. And starting off is going to be the Lyman Lady Raiders to serve, and that's going to be number 10, Lindsay Theory. Goes to McQuestion. Shuffleman with the setup. Bad setup on the Lady Buffs end. The first point's going to go to the Lady Raiders. Theory to serve again. McQuestion. Shuffleman again. Leafgreen knocks it over. Ladies Raiders set it up for number 9, Garnos, and that's into the net. Point Lady Buffs. Looks like the Lady Buffs are missing one of their main setters tonight, Emma Cowan, but so somebody else is going to have to set up doing the setting. This is Brea Clayman for the Lady Buffs on the serve. Lady Raiders set it up for the lefty. Leafgreen knocks it over on 2. Brown is there, and McQuestion hits it over on 2. Lady Raiders setting it back up. They hit it over on 3. McQuestion, Shuffleman. Leafgreen gets it over. Lady Raiders, that's number 6, Tursa. This is McQuestion now. Goes cross court. Lady Raiders are there. Nice long rally here between the two teams. Nice dig by Clayman. Leafgreen sets up McQuestion. She goes with a little dink. Finds an opening on the court, and the Lady Buffs lead 2-1. Just underway in the first set. Clayman back to serve once again. Clayman's serve is a good one. Lady Raiders set it up for Tursa, or excuse me, that's Garnos. Brown to Leafgreen, who hits it over. That's the lefty number 12, Drew Luff on the kill attempt there. Nice block by Leafgreen on the Garnos attempt. Lady Raiders set up Garnos again. Nice dig by Shuffleman. McQuestion's able to save it. Brown gets it over on 3. Raiders setting up the left-hander, Lulf again. Shuffleman setting up McQuestion. McQuestion goes down the line. And was that out of bounds? It appears it was out of bounds, so that point will go to the Lady Raiders. The libero number 17 back to serve. That's J.C. Miller. Miller's serve is deep. Fielded by Long Break. A little miscommunication here by the Lady Buffs, but Clayman gets it over on 3. Lady Raiders get it back over. Brown hits it over on 2. The Lady Raiders hit it over, and no communication there between the Lady Buffs, and it falls for a Lady Raider point. Miller again to serve. Fielded by McQuistion to Shuffleman. Sets up McQuistion again. McQuistion's kill attempt is fielded by the Raiders. That's number 7 on the kill attempt. Erickson blocked by the Leaf Green and the Lady Buffs. And the Lady Buffs tied up at 3 apiece. Leaf Green back to serve. Nice line drive serve, handled by the Lady Raiders. They get it over on 3. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Sets up Hebner. Lady Raiders set up number 6 this time. That's Tursa. Tursa finds an opening on the court. Point Lady Raiders. They lead 4-3. This is number 9 back to serve. Kate Garnos. Garnos with a jump serve. Fielded by Brown to Shuffleman. McQuistion gets it over. Number 20's kill attempt. That was Casey Wagner, a little too strong. Goes out of bounds and point back to the Lady Buffs. Tied up 4 apiece here early on, first set, and Courtney Brown back to serve. Lady Raiders setting up Wagner. Nice dig by McQuistion. And that attempt by Wagner is, looks like they called it good. So give that point to the Lady Raiders. And they lead 5-4. Number 6, Katie Tursa back to serve. Fielded by Leaf Green to Shuffleman. To McQuistion. Wagner on the kill attempt, partially blocked by the Lady Buffs. Now McQuistion on the kill attempt. Nice save by the Lady Raiders. That's Shuffleman to Clayman. McQuistion gets it over. Lady Raiders setting up Wagner again. Goes short. Lady Buffs are there. Setting up McQuistion. McQuistion with a hard kill attempt. Nice dig by the Lady Raiders. Hebner center. Too strong on that kill attempt. Point to the Lady Raiders. They lead 6-4. And Tursa back to serve once again. Dug by Leaf Green to Shuffleman. To McQuistion. Nice kill attempt again by McQuistion. This time the Lady Raiders can't quite handle it. Point Lady Buffaloes. McQuistion back to serve, trailing by 1, 5-6. Nice dig by the Lady Raiders. Nice block by Hebner. And that's going to fall for a Lady Buffalo point. Tied up at 6 apiece. McQuistion with the serve again. Nice line drive serve. Sets up number 10, Theory, for the Lady Raiders. Nice dig by the Lady Buffaloes on that end. Nice kill attempt by Clayman. Lady Raiders unable to handle the second attempt. And that'll fall for a Lady Buffalo point. Lady Buffs now lead 7-6. McQuistion on the serve again. Theory on the partially blocked. Shuffleman to Clayman. Goes cross court. Brown is there. Shuffleman. And McQuistion from the back row will knock it over. Lady Raiders get it over on 3. There's Shuffleman to Leaf Green. To Clayman. Who goes cross court. And that is, they called that one out. So we are tied up at 7 apiece now. With number 7, Ellie Erickson to serve. Erickson serve, fielded by Brown. To Shuffleman, setting up Clayman. Lady Raiders setting it up for Wagner. Let's Leaf Green. To Shuffleman. To Hebner. Raiders set up Wagner again. Nice kill attempt by Wagner, and that falls. So give the Lady Raiders a point and an 8-7 lead. And Erickson to serve once again. Nice strong serve by Erickson, fielded by Brown to Shuffleman. McQuistion from the back row. Nice dig by the Lady Raiders. Hebner's there at the net. This is Leaf Green to Shuffleman, setting up Clayman. Lady Buffaloes setting it up again. It'll be Clayman again. This time Clayman finds an opening in the Raider defense for a Lady Buffalo point. We are tied up 8 apiece. Back and forth we go. And Caitlin Hebner back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Hebner's service high and over the net. Raiders pop it over on 3. Leaf Green to Shuffleman, setting up Leaf Green. And Carly with a strong kill attempt finds an opening and for a Lady Buffalo point. Strong, aggressive swing by Leaf Green. And they take a 9-8 lead. Hebner again. Lady Raiders set it up for number 10, Theory. Lady Buffaloes are there, and they'll get it over on 3. Raiders hit it back over on 3 themselves. Shuffleman setting up Leaf Green again. Leaf Green's at the net. Not sure exactly what that foul was there at the net, but regardless, the Lady Buffaloes are going to get a point out of it and take a 10-8 lead. Hebner again to serve. Nice strong serve to the backcourt. That's Clayman. Setting up Clayman again for the kill attempt. Lady Raiders are there. They get it over on 3. There's Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Setting up Leaf Green again. Another big swing by Leaf Green and another kill. Lady Buffs extend their lead to 11-8. And Hebner will go back to serve once again. Nice strong serve to the backcourt. Lady Raiders set up. Nice dig by McQuestion. Clayman gets it over on 3. Lady Raiders set up. Number 10, Theory. The block attempt by Clayman is no good, and that falls for a Lady Raider point. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of discussion here whether whose point that was. So we're going to have a couple substitutions here. Sam Longbriggs checks in for the Lady Buffaloes. This McQuestion to Shuffleman. Clayman gets it over. Lady Raider setting up Garnos. Partially blocked by Leaf Green. Shuffleman on the set. McQuestion from the backcourt. And that is going to hit the line, and that is in for a Lady Buffalo point. Great placement there by McQuestion. As Natalie Shuffleman will go back to serve. Her serve just barely clears the net. Raiders set it up. Knock it over on 3. There's McQuestion to Shuffleman, setting up Leaf Green. Carly with a kill attempt again. Again, I believe that hit right on the line, so that'll be another Lady Buffalo. Actually, no, they called that out of bounds. My mistake there. That'll be a Lady Raider point. And number 10, Lindsay Theory back to serve. Long break. Shuffleman to Brown. And McQuestion will hit it over from the backcourt. Lady Raiders setting up the lefty, number 12. That's Lolf, and catches a break by hitting the top of the net, and it falls for a Lady Raider point. So Theory back to serve again. Long break to Shuffleman, to Clayman. She mishits that one into the net, and we are tied up at 12 apiece. Theory again with the Lady Raider serve. To McQuestion. Shuffleman setting up Leaf Green. She goes cross court. Nice dig by the Lady Raiders. Setting up Lolf. That's Clayman. Shuffleman back to Clayman. Lady Raiders hit it over on 2. Lady Buffs are there. Leaf Green hits it over. Hits the top of the net. Leaf Green again is there. Hits it over. The Lady Raiders weren't ready for that, and it'll fall for a Lady Buffalo point. Yes. So Lady Buffs will lead 13-12 with Brea Clayman back to serve. Clayman's serve is a good one. Raiders get it over on 2. Nice dig attempt by Clayman. It goes into the net and falls to the floor. Nice hustle by the Lady Buffs. We'll give that point to the Lady Raiders, and we are tied up at 13 apiece with the libero J.C. Miller to serve. It goes to long break. Shuffleman sets up McQuestion. McQuestion with a nice strong kill attempt, blocked by Garnos, but then it goes out of bounds for a Lady Buffalo point. Carly Leafgreen back now to serve for the Lady Buffs. A service error on Carly. Goes into the net. We are tied up at 14 apiece. Back and forth action here. Number 9, Kate Garnos back to serve. Jump serve by Garnos. Clayman is there to Leafgreen. Hebner gets it over. Setting up Wagner. Nice block by Hebner. The Lady Raiders can't recover. Point to the Lady Buffs. As number 3, looks like Briar Schweitzer will check in for the Lady Raiders. And Courtney Brown back to serve. Lady Raiders setting it up. Knocked over by Wagner. Leafgreen is there. Hebner at the net. And they're going to call a lift on the Lady Buffaloes. That fell to the floor on the second attempt. Anyway, there's going to be a timeout on the floor. We are tied up at 15 apiece. We're going to take a timeout with them and be back right after this.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
We are back at Parkview Auditorium, the Stanley County student body trying to get the Lady Buffs fired up here, tied up at 15 apiece in set number 1 here. As the teams get ready to take the court, Lady Raiders will have the serve. It's going to be number 6, Katie Tursa, back to serve for the Lady Raiders. Tursa's serve is a good one to Leafgreen. Shuffleman. McQuestion gets it over on 3. Number 7 with a kill attempt. That was Erickson. Lady Buffs handle it. McQuestion knocks it over. This is Wagner. Brown is there. Shuffleman. To McQuestion, who mistimes her kill attempt. And comes up short, and the Lady Raiders lead 16-15. Tursa again on the serve. Leafgreen is going to get called for either a lift or 2 hits there, I believe. Either way, it's going to be a Lady Raider point, and they lead by 2, 17-15. Tursa again. Leafgreen to Shuffleman. McQuestion gets it over. Lady Raiders kill attempt. That's number 10 who goes cross court. Theory finds an opening in the Lady Buff defense, and the Raiders lead by 3 now, 18-15. Tursa again on the serve. Leafgreen to Clayman. Shuffleman. Lady Raiders setting it up for number 7. That's Erickson, too strong on that attempt. And point Lady Buffaloes. We trail by 2 now with Allie McQuestion back to serve. Wagner with a big kill attempt, and that's blocked by Hebner, and that's going to fall for a Lady Buffalo point. Lady Buffaloes have a handful of blocks here early on in this first set. Doing a nice job at the net. McQuestion again. Nice strong serve. Lady Raiders. Nice scramble by both teams here. Shuffleman setting up Clayman. Raiders setting up number 10 that time. Theory, that's going to be too strong. And we are tied up at 18 apiece. With McQuestion back to serve again. Raiders hit it over on 2. Lady Buffs weren't ready for that. And the point will go to the Lady Raiders, and they lead 19-18. Number 7 back to serve, Ellie Erickson. That goes to Leaf Green. A little too strong on that, goes into the net. Lady Buffs can't recover. And Lady Raiders will lead 20-18. Erickson again. McQuestion to Shuffleman to Heebner. Partially blocked, but then it falls to the floor for a Lady Buffalo point. They trail by 1, 19-20. Heebner back to serve. Heebner with a nice serve. Lady Raiders are there. Theory with the kill attempt. Lady Buffalo's unable to dig that one up, so point to the Lady Raiders. They lead by 2, 21-19. And Casey Wagner back to serve for the Lady Raiders. To McQuestion, to Shuffleman, to Leaf Green. Partially blocked by the Lady Raiders. They get it back over. There's long break. Shuffleman. McQuestion from the backcourt. Lady Raiders unable to handle it. Point to the Lady Buffs. And here we are again, 1-point game, 20-21. Natalie Shuffleman serving for the Lady Buffs. Shuffleman's serve is deep. Lady Raiders hit it over on 2. Clayman's there. Shuffleman setting up Leaf Green. And there's another Leaf Green kill. Hurley being ultra aggressive tonight on her kill attempts. All tied up at 21 apiece. Shuffleman with a nice deep serve once again. Lady Raiders get it over on 3. Shuffleman to Brown, who hits it over on 2. Nice recovery by the Lady Raiders. Long break. Shuffleman gets it over on 2. And the Raiders hit it back over. There's long break. Leaf Green. Both teams scrambling here to maintain possession. There's McQuestion. Shuffleman setting up Leaf Green once again. Miss hits it a bit. Lady Raiders are there. Nice back and forth action here, folks. Nice long rally between the two teams. That kill attempt by Garnos catches the top of the net and will fall to the floor for the Lady Raiders. Long rally between those two teams. And this is Theory to serve for the Lady Raiders. To long break to Shuffleman. Clayman's kill attempt is dug by the Lady Raiders. Lolf is there. Lady Buffs are scrambling to get it over on 3. They do barely just get it over. McQuestion. Brown gets it over. Lady Raiders set it back up again. The lefty with the kill attempt. Shuffleman's there. McQuestion from the backcourt. Lady Raiders setting it up. That's going to be too strong, and we are tied up at 22 apiece. All tied up 22 apiece with Brea Clayman back serving for the Lady Buffs. Clayman's serve is good. Brown is there. Leaf Green at the net, and they are going to call a violation on the Lady Raiders, so the point will go to the Lady Buffs. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. We'll be back right after this.
The Lodestar Casino in Fort Thompson has over 200 slot machines, and our blackjack tables are open Wednesday through Sunday. Big things are always happening at the Lodestar Casino and Motel, located just minutes from the interstate, nestled along the Missouri River on the Crow Creek Indian Reservation. You'll find some of the best camping, fishing, and hunting in the region. Whether you're just passing through or plan on staying at our motel, come enjoy an experience that will keep you coming back for more. See you soon at the Lodestar Casino. We
are back at Berkview Auditorium here live with The Lady Buffaloes have just taken a 23-22 lead in the first set of tonight's matchup. Back and forth affair between these two teams. I think the largest margin in this first set has been maybe 3 points. So it's been tightly contested throughout. Lady Buffs have the serve. And it'll be Bray Clayman for the Lady Buffs. Clayman's serve goes to the backcourt. Lady Raiders to Garnos. Goes off the hand of Long Break. And we are tied up at 23 apiece. And J.C. Miller back serving for the Lady Raiders. Clayman is there. Shuffleman knocks it over. Raiders get it back. Clayman with the dig. Leaf Green setting up McQuistion. Raiders setting up Garnos. Blocked by Leaf Green. Leaf Green is there to Brown. To McQuistion. McQuistion goes with a little dink and it falls. Lady Buffaloes lead 24-23 and have set point here. Carly Leaf Green back to serve. Nice line drive serve by Leaf Green. Gets it over on two. Shuffleman to Brown. To McQuistion. Hits the top of that and falls. Point to the Lady Raiders, and we are tied up at 24. Win by 2. Either team must win by 2. And Kate Garnos back to serve. Her jump serve. Leaf Green is there. Shuffleman mishits it, and it goes in the net for a Lady Raider point. Now the Raiders are looking at set point. With Garnos again to serve. That jump serve is off the mark. Service error, and we are tied up at 25 apiece now. And Courtney Brown will be back for the Lady Buffs on the serve. That serve is too strong. Service error on the Lady Buffs, and the Lady Raiders will take a 1 point lead and have another set point with Katie Tursa back to serve. Tursa to Leaf Green to Shuffleman. McQuistion gets it over. Lady Raiders setting up Wagner. Kill attempt is dug by Clayman, and that falls right into the net for a Lady Raider point. And they will take this first set 27-25. We're going to take a break here between matches and get ready for second set action right after this.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Back to school, fall activities. Just make one quick trip to the Cowboy Country stores. Fill the tank, pick up some snacks, food, sports drinks, breakfast and lunch pizzas. Take home some delicious Champs chicken at the Cowboy Country stores in Fort Pierre and on Harrison Avenue in Pierre. Wherever you're going, make a stop at any of the Cowboy Country stores' 3 locations in Pierre and in Fort Pierre.
And we are back at Parkview Auditorium after a wild first set taken by the Lady Raiders by a score of 27-25 as we get ready for second set action here. Figured it would be a close contest between these two teams, and that first set was a wild back and forth affair. Stanley County will have serve here starting the second set with Natalie Shuffleman back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Fielded by the Lady Raiders. That's Theory. And Garnos on the kill attempt. And the dig by Shuffleman hits the net and falls to the floor for a Lady Raider point. And Theory will go back to serve for the Lady Raiders. To long break. Goes over the net. Lady Raiders setting up Garnos. And that's going to be out of bounds. Point to the Lady Buffs. Brea Clayman back to serve. Lady Raiders get it over on 3. Nice dig by Clayman. Brown gets it over. Lady Raiders setting it up for Lulf. Long break, setting up McQuistion. 50-50 ball at the net. Nice scramble by the Lady Buffs. Now this is Garnos. Blocked by Leaf Green, but the Raiders are able to recover. Now the Lady Buffs get it back over. And that attempt by Lulf hits the top of the net and will fall for a Lady Raider point. Not how she drew it up, but still effective. And number 17, J.C. Miller back to serve for the Lady Raiders. Long break to Shuffleman, to McQuistion. Lady Raiders, nice dig by Clayman. Miscommunication by the Lady Raiders, and it falls for a Lady Buffalo point. Leaf Green back to serve. Lady Raiders get it over. McQuistion to Shuffleman, to Brown. Lady Raiders setting up Garnos. And that kill attempt is good by Garnos as Shuffleman unable to dig that one. Point back to the Lady Raiders as they lead 3-2. And Kate Garnos back to serve. Her jump serve is going to come up short. Service error. Point Lady Buffs will be tied up at 3 apiece. As Briar Schweitzer checks in for the Lady Raiders. And Courtney Brown back to serve. Just clears the net. Lady Raiders kill attempt by number 7. That was Erickson. Setting up Theory, but Leaf Green's there. Shuffleman. McQuistion. Wagner. Shuffleman, McQuistion hits it over on 3. Setting up Wagner again. Partially blocked. McQuistion. Shuffleman gets it over. And that attempt by number 6, Tersa, partially blocked by the Lady Buffs, but falls on their side of the court for a Lady Raider point, and they lead 4-3. And Tersa is back to serve. Leaf Green, Shuffleman, setting up McQuistion. Tersa's there in the dig. And that third hit attempt gets hit into the net. Point back to the Lady Buffs. And much like the first set, back and forth we go, and we're tied up at 4 apiece. With Allie McQuistion back to serve. That one barely clips the top of the net. Tersa sets up Theory. Brown is there. Shuffleman to Clayman. Nice dig by Schweitzer. Goes to Brown to Shuffleman. Setting up Hebner. Nice play by the Lady Raiders. Nice scramble by the Lady Buffs, but that third attempt just clips the top of the net. And that point will go to the Lady Raiders. As Ellie Erickson goes back to serve. Erickson serve. Can't be handled by Brown. Give her credit for an ace on that. And a Lady Raider point. Erickson again. Handled by Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Clayman. Didn't get much of it, but she got enough of it to where the Raider defender not able to get there. And point Lady Buffs. They trail by 1, 5-6 with Caitlin Hebner back to serve. Tersa setting it up for, that was Wagner, and Wagner's able to find a hole in the Lady Buffalo defense. Point Lady Raiders, and they lead 7-5. Wagner goes back to serve. McQuistion. Shuffleman gets it over on 2. Blocked by Leaf Green. Long break is there. Shuffleman setting up. Leaf Green. A kill attempt partially blocked by the Lady Raiders. McQuistion. Shuffleman. Clayman. That can't be handled by the Lady Raiders, and that'll fall for a Lady Buffalo point. And Lady Buffs trails by 1, 6-7. As Shuffleman will go back to serve. Shuffleman, miscommunication by the Lady Raiders, and it falls for an ace. All tied up at 7 apiece now. Shuffleman to serve again. Again, not able to be handled by the Lady Raiders. Give credit to Shuffleman with another ace again, and the Lady Buffaloes will lead 8-7. Second set action. Shuffleman with a serve again. Nice serve. Lady Raiders scramble to get it over, and they do. Brown to Shuffleman to Clayman. Lady Raiders get it back over. Shuffleman setting it up again, this time for Brown. That goes off the fingertips of a Lady Raider. Another Lady Buffalo point. And the Lady Buffs lead by 2, 9-7. Shuffleman serve again. Once again, not able to be handled correctly by the Lady Raiders. And another ace for Shuffleman. Lady Buffaloes lead 10-7. Shuffleman again. Lady Raiders hit it over on 2. Lady Buffs are ready. Leaf Green hits it over. Blocked by Clayman on Theory's attempt. Shuffleman to Brown, who gets it over. Theory hits the top of the net. Leaf Green's there. Shuffleman to Clayman. Another rally here between these two teams. Clayman to Shuffleman to Brown, who doesn't get all of it, gets enough of it. Shuffleman hustles back. Brown hustles to get to that second attempt, and now McQuistion gets it over on 3, but that's a little too strong. And that point will go to the Lady Raiders after that long rally. As Theory goes back to serve for the Lady Raiders. McQuistion's there to Shuffleman. To Clayman. Shuffleman to Brown, setting up Leaf Green. That kill attempt is good. Finds the corner. Another kill for Leaf Green. That's got her unofficially for 4 during these 2 sets. And the Lady Buffaloes will lead 11-8. Clayman back to serve. Nice short serve. Lady Raiders are there. They hit it over on three, partially blocked by Leaf Green. And that'll fall as the Lady Buffs weren't ready for that. And the Lady Raiders trail 9-11. With libero J.C. Miller to serve. Long break to Shuffleman. To McQuistion. Setting it up for Garnos, and that kill attempt is good. Lady Raiders trail by one now, 10-11. Miller to serve once again. And that serve is going to go into the net for a service error. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Raiders won that first set by a score of 27-25. And Leaf Green back to serve. And it's a good one. Lady Raiders get it over on three. Leaf Green to Shuffleman to Hebner, who hits it and falls into the net for a Lady Raider point. As Garnos goes back to serve. Garnos to Brown to Shuffleman, gets it over on two. Lady Raiders are there. Tursa setting up Wagner. Lady Buffs, a little miscommunication there on their part, and Clayman unable to get to that dig. And we are tied up at 12 apiece now. Garnos back to serve again. Leaf Green. And again, that dig attempt not high enough for the Lady Buffs to be able to recover. Point Lady Raiders, and we got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be back right after this.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
We're back at Parkview Auditorium here. Second set action here between the Lady Raiders and the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Raiders just taken a 1-point lead over the Lady Buffs and took the first set by a score of 27-25. As Kate Garnos is ready to serve for the Lady Raiders. Fielded by Leaf Green to McQuistion. Hit over by Clayman. Raiders set up Wagner, blocked by the Lady Buffs. There's Leaf Green. Shuffleman to McQuistion. And that kill attempt goes into the net. Point Lady Raiders. Garnos again on the serve. To Brown, to Shuffleman. McQuistion. Wagner with a little dink dump attempt. Lady Raiders can't handle that. Point Lady Buffaloes. As Briar Schweitzer comes back in for the Lady Raiders. And Courtney Brown will go back to serve. Miller hits it over on three. That's going to be too strong for the Lady Raiders, and we are tied up at 14 apiece now. And again, much like the first set, back and forth we go. Courtney Brown to serve. Lady Raiders do get it over. Clayman with a dig. This is McQuistion. Miller. Hit over again by the Lady Raiders. Leaf Green, there's Hebner hitting it over. Raiders setting it up for Wagner, and that's going to hit the top of the net and fall on the Raider side for a Lady Buffalo point. Buffalo's lead once again, 15-14. Brown with the serve. Tursa hits it over on 2. Lady Buffs are there. McQuestion tries the little dink attempt. Lady Raiders are there. Leaf Green with a nice dig. Hebner gets it over on 2. And they're going to call Hebner with a lift. And that point will go to the Lady Raiders, tied up at 15 apiece. And here is Katie Tursa on the serve. Goes to Leaf Green, to Shuffleman, setting up McQuestion. That kill attempt is good right in front of Tursa. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes. Allie McQuestion back to serve. McQuestion to Miller, to Tursa, to Wagner. Clayman's there. Hebner gets it over, but it's going to go out of bounds. Point back to the Lady Raiders, and we're tied up at 16 apiece. And Ellie Erickson back to serve. A little miscommunication there by the Lady Buffs as Brown mishits it. And will give the Lady Raiders a 17-16 lead. Erickson again to serve. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Clayman gets it over. Tursa sets it up for, that was Theory. And Hebner mishits it into the net for another Lady Raider point. They lead by two now by the score of 18-16. Erickson again. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Clayman with a nice kill, and that finds the floor as the Lady Raiders are able to dig that one. And the Buffaloes trail by 1. Hebner with the serve. Hebner with a dig to Shuffleman. Leaf Green hits it over on 3. Nice block by Leaf Green, and the Lady Raiders are unable to recover. Lady Buffaloes tied up at 18 apiece. Hebner back to serve again for the Lady Buffs. Nice high serve. Tursa to Wagner, who gets it over. McQuestion to Shuffleman. Leaf Green gets it over. Tursa again setting it up, this time for Theory. Blocked again by Leaf Green. Lady Raiders scramble but get it over on 3. Clayman to Shuffleman, setting up Leaf Green. Partially blocked by the Raiders by Wagner, but it falls on the Raider side of the court for a Lady Buffalo point. And the Lady Buffs will lead 19-18. Hebner to serve once again. Didn't like her toss attempt. So we'll try it again. Hebner again to Miller. And they're going to get called for a lift on that one. Point Lady Buffaloes. We're going to have a timeout here on the floor. We're going to take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
We are back at Parkview Auditorium here. Second set action with the Lady Buffaloes taking a 2-point lead here, 20-18. A little bit of momentum on their side. Again, another close set. That first set was won by the Lady Raiders by a score of 27-25. Back and forth and close throughout, much like this one. And Caitlin Hebner back to serve for the Lady Buffs. And the Lady Raiders unable to set that one up properly as it hits the net, and it'll fall for a Lady Buffalo point. Huebner again with the serve. To Miller. To Wagner. To Theory. Here's Brown. McQuestion. Shuffleman gets it over. Miller to Tursa. Nice dig by McQuestion. Clayman mishits that attempt. And so that'll be a point for the Lady Raiders as they trail by 2, 21-19. With Wagner back to serve. McQuestion to Shuffleman to Leaf Green. Big, strong hit, kill attempt by Leaf Green. And she absolutely slaughtered that one, folks. Credit Leaf Green with another kill. Nothing the Lady Raiders could do there, and the Buffaloes lead 22-19. Natalie Shuffleman back to serve. That one barely clears the net. Lady Raiders get it over on 3. There's Leaf Green. Shuffleman setting up Leaf Green again. Lady Raiders are there that time. That one clips the top of the net. Long breaks there, but then no Lady Buff is there for the second attempt as Shuffleman try to hustle over there. And that'll be a Lady Raider point. As Lindsay Theory will be back to serve. Nice serve by Theory. Credit her with an ace as the Lady Buffs can't handle that one. And they trail by 1, 21-22. Theory again. The question is there. Shuffleman to Clayman. Nice play by Clayman as that was close to the net. Leaf Green is there in a nice play. Nice back and forth action here, folks, as it's too fast paced for me to keep up with all the action here. And that one's finally going to fall to the floor in favor of the Lady Raiders. And here we are again, all tied up at 22 apiece. Theory again to serve. To long break. To McQuestion. To Leaf Green. Lady Raiders hit it back over on 3. Long break. To Shuffleman, whose set attempt goes awry. Going to get called for a lift. And the Lady Raiders will lead by 1. And Theory to serve again. McQuestion to Shuffleman to Leaf Green. And Tursa is there with a little dink attempt and finds an opening with no Lady Buff there. And they lead by 2, 24-22. And are set themselves up with a set point here. McQuestion to Shuffleman. To Leaf Green. Tursa's there. 50-50 ball to the net. Leaf Green is there to put it down. And the Lady Buffs crawl back within 1 at 23-24. Still facing a set point here, though. With Bray Clayman back to serve. Goes to Miller. Tursa at the net. Leaf Green gets it over. Tursa setting it up for Garnos, who mishits it into the net. We are tied up at 24 apiece, folks. And just like the last set, we have to win by 2. Or the team has to win by 2. As Clayman with the serve. To Miller. To Wagner. Here's McQuestion. To Shuffleman. Leaf Green gets it over. Tursa gets it over on 3. McQuestion. To Shuffleman, setting up Leaf Green. And there's some sort of violation there. Not sure what it was, but that point's going to go in favor of the Lady Buffs. And there's going to be a timeout on the court here. We're going to take one as well. We'll be back right after this. All right, we are back with the Stanley County student body urging on the Lady Buffs here in the second set. They set themselves at set point. Blocked by Leaf Green, and that is going to do it here for the second set. And Stanley County will take this one by the score 26-24. And we are going to take another break here in the action as we get ready for set number 3. So stick with us, folks, for more volleyball action right after this.
Shane's Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Stanley County Sports and your local cheerleader for good health. Our staff of caring and helpful professionals are here to improve your health and save you time and money. Shane's Pharmacy proudly supports hundreds of local organizations to improve the well-being of our community. We help seniors find Medicare D plans that are right for them. We also find manufacturer programs, coupons, facilitate the 340B program, and make recommendations to save people money so they can afford the medications they need. Come on over to Shane's Pharmacy and feel better for less.
The winner and still champ.
Cowboy Country Stores on Harrison Avenue and in Fort Pierre announced their brand new Champs Chicken menu. Chicken fried chicken, Champs chicken on a stick, all in addition to their delicious Champs chicken. Before you hunt, grab and go. When you're running to and fro, stop on by Cowboy Country Stores on Harrison Avenue and in Fort Pierre and check out the new Champs chicken menu. Soups, chili, and pizza available at all 3 Cowboy Country Store locations, along with hunting licenses and ammunition.
Hey, Stanley County sports fans, Wind Circle is proud to make possible this live stream of area sporting events. At Wind Circle, we're proud to be locally owned since 1995, and that means being involved in our area communities as in this live streaming. Wind Circle, proud to host phone service, voice, video, data, and fiber cabling, and proud to support the Stanley County Buffalo area sporting events. We are Wind Circle, 605-224-1111.
All right, we are back at Parkview Auditorium here for more volleyball action between 2 evenly matched teams and 2 evenly matched first couple of sets. Again, if you're just joining us, Lyman was able to take the first set by the score of 27-25, and the Lady Buffs were able to bounce back and take the second set by the score of 26-24. Again, both these sets have been back and forth, evenly matched. I can't remember a lead any larger than 3 or 4 throughout the night. So, again, these teams are pretty close to one another when it comes to competition, and it's showing on the court here as both teams are evenly matched up here. As both teams take the floor here, it looks like, I believe the Lyman Raiders will have, the Lady Raiders will have first serve. Looks like libero J.C. Miller will check in for the Lady Raiders. And Ellie Erickson will take a seat. And it will be the Lady Raiders on the serve with Lindsay Theory on the serve. Theory goes to long break to Shuffleman. Clayman. It's going to be a little too strong on that kill attempt by Clayman. And the Raiders will take the first point of the third set. Theory again to serve. Goes to long break. Shuffleman to McQuestion from the back row. Tursa setting it up. Leaf Green hits it over on 2. Nice hustle by the Lady Raiders, and they are able to get it over on 3. Long break. Shuffleman setting up Leaf Green. Another strong kill attempt by Leaf Green. Once again, nothing the Lady Raiders can do about that. And credit another kill to Carter Leaf Green. And the Buffs will tie it up at 1 apiece. And Bray Clayman will go back to serve. Tursa setting it up for Wagner in the back row. Shuffleman with a nice dig. But then that attempt by, didn't quite catch a number there. Not sure if that was Tursa or Garnos, but either way, it found a hole in the Lady Buffalo defense and falls for a Lady Raider point. Miller back to serve for the Lady Raiders. Goes to long break to Shuffleman to McQuestion. That kill attempt by Erickson there. That's Garnos, blocked by Leaf Green. And that's going to fall to the floor, and we are tied up at 2 apiece. Carly's got a number of blocks on the night as well. Carly having a very good match overall tonight. And she will go back to serve. Nice serve by Leaf Green. Wagner gets it over, and nice kill by Wagner there, as Clayman unable to get to that. And the Raiders will take a 1-point lead again, with Kate Garnos back to serve. That was McQuestion, and she'll get it back over on 3. Tersa setting up Wagner. Shuffleman is there. 50-50 ball at the net. Right into Wagner's wheelhouse, and she'll put that one down for a Lady Raider point. As the Lady Raiders lead 4-2 early on here in set number 3. McQuestion to Shuffleman. Setting up Hebner, who punches it over. And I believe that went on the wrong side of the out-of-bounds pole there, so that'll be a point for the Lady Raiders. They lead 5-2. 50-50 ball at the net. Stanley County's ready, and they're able to get it over on 3. Tersa setting up Erickson. Shuffleman to Brown, who gets it over on 2. Lady Raiders are there. Wagner. Nice dig by Clayman. McQuestion's kill attempt too strong. That's going to fall way out of bounds and be a Lady Raider point as they lead 6-2. Garnos again with the serve to McQuestion. To Shuffleman, back to McQuestion. Garnos is there to Tersa. Erickson, Leaf Green, and Shuffleman hustles to hit it over on 2. Wagner punches it over. Shuffleman. McQuestion goes short on the 3rd attempt. Wagner sets up Tersa that time. Leaf Green sets up McQuestion. Nice long rally once again between these two teams. This is Wagner. That kill attempt finds ground there, and that'll be another Raider point as they lead 7-2, and I believe, again, if memory serves me correctly, one of the largest leads of the evening between these two teams. Garnos again. McQuestion to Shuffleman. McQuestion's kill attempt mistimes her jump a bit, falls into the net for another Raider point. Garnos again with the serve, goes to Leaf Green. Shuffleman to Hebner. Nice play by the Lady Raiders. And Clayman hits it over from the back row. Wagner sets up Erickson. And that is going to fall out of bounds on the far side. So that point will go to the Lady Buffaloes as they trail by 5, 3-8. As Schweitzer checks back in for the Lady Raiders. And that serve attempt by Brown clips the top of the net. And will fall to the ground and give the Lady Buffaloes a point as they trail by 4. Brown again with kind of a punch serve. Wagner. And Tersa mishits that one. Goes into the net. And Buffaloes trail just by 3 now. With Brown to serve once again. Miller to Tersa. Setting up Wagner. Brown is there. Shuffleman setting up McQuestion. Blocked by the Lady Raiders. McQuestion hits it right back over. Miller to Tersa to Wagner again. Blocked by Hebner. The Raiders unable to recover, and the point will go back to the Lady Buffs. Lady Buffs rallying back, trailing by 2 now. And Brown on the serve once again. Miller to Tersa, who hits it over on 2. Nice dig by Clayman, but that's going to go out of bounds, and the point will go back to the Lady Raiders. With Katie Tersa back to serve. Goes to Leaf Green, to Shuffleman, to Hebner, Miller, to Tersa. That's blocked by McQuestion. Tersa gets it over, knocked over by Hebner again. This is Wagner. Clips the top of the net, and a little miscommunication between the Lady Buffs. Falls to the ground for a Lady Raider point. They extend their lead back to 4, 10-6. Tersa again to serve. Nice line drive serve. Nice dig by Clayman. Wagner on the kill attempt. A couple Lady Buffs there almost collide with each other. Leaf Green gets it over on 3. Wagner again blocked by Hebner. Blocked again by the Lady Buffaloes at the net. This is Erickson. And that's going to be good as Clayman can't handle that one by Erickson. And the Raiders extend their lead to 5, 11-6. Tersa back to serve once again. Leaf Green unable to handle that. Credit Tersa with an ace. And the Raiders double up the Lady Buffaloes here by the score of 12-6. Set number 3. Tersa again on the serve. Goes to Clayman. 50-50 ball at the net. Unable to be handled by Erickson. And the Lady Buffs will take that point and trail 7-12 with Allie McQuistion back to serve. McQuistion goes short. Lady Raiders barely get to it. Nice play by Miller. Shuffleman setting up Clayman. Wagner gets it back over on 3 to McQuistion. To Shuffleman. To Hebner. Hebner's kill attempt is good. And the Lady Buffs are back within 4. McQuistion to serve. Goes to Miller. To Tersa. To Theory. And that is going to be too strong. Nice play by, I believe that was McQuistion to let that one go long. And the Buffaloes trail by 3, 9-12. As McQuistion goes to look for that volleyball, and they'll just find another one here to play with. McQuistion again to Miller. To Tersa. Setting up Wagner. That's going to be maybe blocked by Hebner or into the net. Either way, point to the Lady Buffaloes. Trailing by 2 and McQuistion on the serve. Theory to Tersa. Back to Theory. That's Brown on the dig. Shuffleman to Clayman. And that's going to be good as she finds it a spot just inside the line of the back there. And the Lady Buffs have crawled back within 1. McQuistion once again to Miller, to Tersa. Wagner gets it over, tries to go short. Nice hustle attempt by Clayman. But nobody able to get to the second attempt, and the Lady Raiders will take a 2-point lead with Erickson back to serve. Goes to McQuistion. Shuffleman gets it over on 2. Punched over by the Lady Raiders on 2. Nice deep ball towards the back line. Lady Raiders hit it back over and goes to Clayman. Shuffleman sets up Hebner. Wagner. Nice hustle by Brown. Hebner gets it over on 2. Again, another lengthy rally between these two teams. Clayman. Nice dig by Erickson. The Lady Raiders can't get it over on 3. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes as they trail by 1, 12-13 here in set number 3. And Caitlin Hebner back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Goes to Miller. Tersa hits the top of the net on the second attempt, and it'll fall for a Lady Raider point. As Casey Wagner goes back to serve for the Lady Raiders. Goes to long break. To Shuffleman. McQuistion from the back row. Tersa sets up Theory. Nice dig by Brown. Long break. Lady Buffs get it over on 3 after almost colliding with each other. It's Garnos. Sets up Nice play by Shuffleman, setting up Leaf Green for another kill. And the Lady Buffs trail by 1 once again. Shuffleman back to serve. Goes to Miller. Garnos hits it over on 2. McQuestion. Shuffleman setting up Clayman. Blocked by the Lady Raiders and Garnos. And that'll fall for a Lady Raider point. A little discussion here is who's up to serve for the Lady Raiders. Appears it'll be number 10, Lindsay Theory. Theory's serve goes to McQuestion. Shuffleman setting up Clayman. She hits it over the net. And that attempt by, I believe that was Garnos, is going to be a little too strong. Falls out of bounds. Point back to the Lady Buffs. Trailing by 1. Bray Clayman back to serve. Clayman's serve is a good one. Miller gets it over the net, but she's going to get called for, I believe, 2 hits there as it came off her hands incorrectly. And we are tied up at 15 apiece. Set number 3. Clayman with another nice serve. Miller unable to get there. Credit Clayman with an ace. And the Buffaloes will take a 1-point lead, 16-15. Again, just like the previous 2 sets, back and forth we go. Clayman missed at that serve attempt. Service error. Point back to the Raiders. And Miller back to serve for the Raiders. It goes to long break on the dig, but it's going to be unplayable as it falls into the crowd. So give Miller an ace and a point for the Lady Raiders as they lead by 1. Miller again with the serve to long break. To Leaf Green. Shuffleman tries to get it over on 3, hits the top of the net. And we'll give the Raiders a 2-point lead here, 18-16. Miller serves once again. Nice strong serve. Long breaks there to Shuffleman. Sets up McQuestion with a nice kill attempt. Nice. Lady Raiders unable to get there. Point Lady Buffaloes. As Leaf Green goes back to serve. Leaf Green mishits her serve. Another service error on the Lady Buffs, and the Lady Raiders will go up 2 again, 19-17. Garnos on the serve. Goes to McQuestion. Huebner is there. Off the block attempt by Tursa, and it goes to the floor. Point Lady Buffaloes. Again, they trail by 1 once again, 18-19. Courtney Brown on the serve. Goes to Miller, to Tursa. Setting up Wagner. Nice dig by Clayman. To Shuffleman, to McQuestion. That kill attempt hits the top of the net. Falls on the wrong side, and the point goes to the Lady Raiders. Tursa to serve for the Lady Raiders. Goes to Brown, to Shuffleman. McQuestion will knock it over. Goes to Miller. Tursa knocks it over on 2. McQuestion's there. And Huebner unable to get there as it falls to the floor. And the Lady Raiders lead by 3. We're going to have a timeout on the court. We're going to take one as well. And be back with set 3 action right after this.
Hey, Stanley County sports fans, Wind Circle is proud to make possible this live stream of area sporting events. At Wind Circle, we're proud to be locally owned since 1995, and that means being involved in our area communities as in this live streaming. Wind Circle, proud to host phone service, voice, video, data, and fiber cabling, and proud to support the Stanley County Buffalo area sporting events. We are Wind Circle, 605-224-1111.
We're back at Parkview Auditorium here. Set number three, three here with the Lady Raiders leading 21-18. Much like the other two sets, a back and forth affair between these two teams. Lady Raiders with a little bit of momentum here, leading by 3. And they have the serve. Stanley County crowd doing their best to get the Lady Buffs back into this. As Katie Tursa readies the serve. Leaf Green with a nice dig. And they'll hit it back over on 3. Setting up Wagner. Wagner's kill attempt not able to be dug up by Clayman, and the Lady Raiders will lead by 4. Tursa again on the serve. Goes to Leaf Green, to Shuffleman. Sets up McQuistion. McQuistion's kill attempt way too strong. Point Lady Raiders in a 23-18 lead. Tursa again on the serve. Miscommunication between the Lady Buffs. Falls to the floor for a ace for Tursa, and that'll set up set point for the Lady Raiders, 24-18. Tursa to Leaf Green, to Shuffleman, to McQuistion, who goes down the line, and number 3, Schweitzer can't get there for the Lady Raiders. Point back to the Lady Buffs. The Lady Buffs need to rally here to save this third set. McQuistion on the serve to Miller. Tursa hits it over on 2. Back to Leaf Green. Back and forth we go. Clayman. Erickson setting up Wagner. Wagner's kill attempt too strong. Or they called a, actually they call a tip on that, which will give the Raiders set point and a 25-19 set number 3 win. We'll go ahead and take a break here once again as we get ready for 4th set action here at Parkview Auditorium. We'll be back after this.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
American Lodge and Suites. Welcome to the end of the day. Amenities include indoor heated pool and hot tub, free hotel-wide high-speed internet, guest reception, a nearby fitness center, and whirlpool and fireplace suites. Kids 12 and under stay free. Senior and AAA discounts and special rates for families, corporations, government, and groups are available. All major credit cards are accepted.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank. Providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium here, where the Lady Buffs currently trailed 2-1. The Lady Raiders were able to take the first set by a score of 27-25. Stanley County Lady Buffs battled back and took the second set 26-24. And the Lady Buffs dropped the third set by the score of 25-19 as we get ready for set number 4 here. As Miller will check in for the Lady Raiders. I believe the Lady Buffs will have serve here. As Sam Longbreak checks in for the Lady Buffs. And Lady Buffaloes will serve, and it'll be Natalie Shuffleman back to serve. Shuffleman's serve goes to Miller. Miller unable to handle that. And first point of the fourth set will go to Lady Buffs. I believe that's the first point the Lady Buffs have won of the previous sets. Shuffleman to serve again. Terza sets up, I believe that was Wagner from the back row. Shuffleman to Clayman. Clayman's kill attempt is dug. Clayman's there again. Shuffleman sets up Clayman again. Clayman again with a nice play where Lady Raiders scramble to get it over. Long break to Leaf Green. Theory setting it up for Terza, I believe, and that was actually Garnos, I believe. And that finds room on the Lady Buffalo side for a Lady Raider point. With Theory back to serve. Handled by Long Break to Shuffleman, who gets it over onto Miller. Garnos to Wagner. Shuffleman unable to handle that, and it falls. So point to the Lady Raiders. And Theory again to serve. The question to Long Break. Clayman hits it over on 3. Theory to Terza. To Lolf. And not sure how that wasn't 2 hits there, but no call. And then Leaf Green mishits it. And that point will go to the Lady Raiders. They lead early on here, 3-1. Theory again with the serve to McQuistion. Shuffleman to Leaf Green. Theory to Terza to Garnos. Shuffleman. Garnos is there again. Long break unable to handle that one, and the Lady Raiders will take a 4-1 lead. Theory to serve again to McQuistion. Shuffleman. Leaf Green. Garnos is there. Sets up Lolf. Clayman's kill attempt. Nice dig by Theory. Clayman's there to Shuffleman. Clayman again hits it back over. Goes to Miller. To Terza. Garnos with the kill attempt. That's going to be too strong and goes out of bounds. Point to the Lady Buffs. Clayman to serve. Nice service. Theory's got to go to her knees and mishits it. Point Lady Buffs. Clayman again to serve. To Miller. To Terza. Yes, Clayman can't handle that kill attempt. I believe that was by number 12. Drew Luff, and point to the Lady Raiders. I believe it should be 5-3. Our scoreboard still says 4-3. Long break to Shuffleman. To McQuistion. Partially blocked, but it falls on the Raider side of the net, and credit the Lady Buffs for the point. They have it 4-4. I'm going to go ahead and change mine to 4-4 as well here, folks. Leaf Green on the serve to Miller. Lady Raiders scramble to get it over, and they do. Now they have it 5-4 Lady Raiders. And I'll change mine back as I thought I was correct, and the Lady Buffs will find a hole there in the Lady Raider defense, and now we're tied up at 5 apiece. As Leaf Green's serve attempt hits the top of the net for a service error. Lady Raiders lead 6-5. And Kate Garnos back to serve. Leaf Green is there. Shuffleman to McQuestion. Theory to Tersa. Sets up Wagner, hits the top of the net. They're going to call 4 hits on that one. Point Lady Buffaloes, and we are tied up at 6 apiece. As Schweitzer checks back in for the Lady Raiders. Courtney Brown to serve. Goes to Miller, goes way up in the air off the ceiling. Handled by the Lady Raiders, though. Brown is there to Shuffleman. McQuestion to Miller. To Theory. Wagner hits it over. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. McQuestion gets it over. Wagner sets up Tersa. Brown is there. Shuffleman setting up McQuestion. Big kill attempt right at the top of the net for a little bit. And will fall on the Lady Raider side for a Lady Buffalo point. As they take a 7-6 lead here in set number 4. A set that they need here to extend it to a 5th and final set. 50-50 play here right at the net. Not sure what they called there. I believe somebody might have been in the net. We are tied up at 7 apiece as that goes against the Lady Buffaloes. With Katie Tersa back to serve. Handled by Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Goes to McQuestion. Schweitzer to Wagner. And then Erickson hits it over. Shuffleman hits it over on 2, but it's going to go a little too far out of bounds and a Lady Raider point. Tersa on the serve again. That's going to... Leaf Green let that one go. She thought it was going to be too far, but it lands inbounds for an ace. And the Lady Raiders are ahead by 2, 9-7. Tersa on the serve. Clayman to Shuffleman, setting up McQuestion. McQuestion goes cross court. Tersa can't handle it off of her hands. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes. And McQuestion will go back to serve. Handled by Miller, mishits it. Credit McQuestion with an ace. And like the previous 3 sets, back and forth we go and tied up at 9 apiece. McQuestion hits the top of the net. Lady Raiders are there though. McQuestion Shuffleman gets it over to Miller. Tersa setting up Erickson. Nice play by Brown. McQuestion. Leaf Green to Miller to Tersa. Wagner. Nice play by Leaf Green. McQuestion gets it over from the backcourt. Clayman. McQuestion to Shuffleman. Goes short. Lady Raiders scramble but are there. Erickson gets it over. Brown to Shuffleman. Setting up Hebner. Another long rally between the two teams. Wagner goes short. Clayman's there. Hebner's kill attempt hits the top of the net and falls on the Lady Buffalo side for a Lady Raider point. As Ellie Erickson goes back to serve. Misjudged by Leaf Green. And that'll credit Erickson with an ace and gives the Lady Raiders an 11-9 lead. Erickson again. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. To Clayman. Lady Raiders scramble to get it over, but they do. Shuffleman sets up Hebner. Theory. Lady Buffaloes mishit that one a bit, but still able to recover. Nice dig by McQuestion. As Tersa mishits that second attempt, trying to get it over the net, and that'll fall out of bounds for a Lady Buffalo point. And Caitlin Hebner will be back for the Lady Buffs to serve. Tersa sets up Wagner, partially blocked by the Lady Buffs, and it falls for a Lady Raider point. As Garnos checks back in for Schweitzer. And that's set up by Shuffleman, not a very good one as it's too close to the net for the Lady Buffs to do anything about it. And that'll be a Lady Raider point. It's Wagner on the serve to McQuistion, to Shuffleman. Clayman gets it over. Tersa sets up Garnos. Shuffleman, 50-50 ball at the net. Garnos is there. Shuffleman's there. Garnos kill attempt again. That time hits the net and falls for a Lady Buffalo point. Lady Buffs trail by 2, 11-13 with Shuffleman on the serve. Tersa setting up Theory, blocked by the Lady Buffs, and the call is going to be 4 hits there by the Lady Raiders. Must have got more of the net than the Lady Buffaloes. Shuffleman serve, line drive into the net, service error. Point back to the Lady Raiders as they lead 14-12. As they are up 2-1. Theory on the serve. McQuistion. Shuffleman to Leaf Green. Miller to Wagner, and long break is there. Shuffleman setting up Clayman. Tersa setting up Garnos. She goes short, and Lady Buffaloes aren't ready. Nice play by Garnos. And give the Lady Raiders another point as they lead by 3, 15-12. A little timeout here on the court as we have a little fan interference. And as we resume action, Clayman's kill attempt blocked by Garnos. And another point to the Lady Raiders. Theory again. Long break to Shuffleman. To Leaf Green. Theory to Tersa to Garnos. Brown to Leaf Green. There's a 50-50 ball that was set up perfectly at the net for Carly, and she hammers it home once again for yet another kill. And the Lady Buffs are down 3, 13-16. With Bray Clayman back to serve. Tersa sets it up for the lefty. Again, that is number 12, Lulf, and she's able to knock it off the block attempt of the Lady Buffs and give the Lady Raiders a point. J.C. Miller back to serve. To McQuistion. Shuffleman setting up McQuistion. Tersa setting up Garnos. Blocked by Leaf Green. Long break is there. Shuffleman sets up Brown. Off the top of the net. Tersa gets it over, but it's going to be too strong. Out of bounds. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes as they trail by 3 as Keelan Hebner checks back in for Sam long break, and Carly Leaf Green to serve. Nice serve by Carly. Garnos on the kill attempt. No Lady Buffalo can get there. So Garnos on the kill, and the Lady Raiders are back up 4. As Garnos goes back to serve. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Sets up McQuistion. Lady Raiders scramble and they're able to get it over on 3. Leaf Green to Shuffleman. Sets up McQuistion. Tersa. Lady Raiders scramble again, but Garnos is there to get it over on 3. Shuffleman. McQuistion. Miller to Tersa. To, I believe that was Erickson. That's too strong. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes. As Schweitzer checks back in for the Lady Raiders. And Courtney Brown to serve. To Miller. To Wagner. Erickson. It's partially blocked. And falls in, so that point's going to go to the Lady Buffaloes. As they trail 2 now, 16-18. Brown on the serve once again. Miller to Tursa. Miller from the backcourt. Shuffleman. Tursa gets it over. Clayman is there. 50-50 ball at the net. Shuffleman gets it over to Miller. To Tursa. Partially blocked by Hebner. McQuistion. Tursa knocks it over on 2. Lady Buffs are ready. Hebner, another long rally between these two teams. And that's Wagner, I believe. Yes, that's Wagner who finally finds a hole in the Lady Buffalo defense for a Lady Raider point. Puts them up 3, 19-16 in this 4th set. The Lady Raiders take this set. They'll also take the match. And Tursa back to serve. Little punch serve handled by Clayman. Knocked over by Brown from the back row. Tursa sets up Theory. Blocked by the Lady Buffaloes, and that falls. Lady Buffalo's doing a nice job at the net tonight with multiple blocks by multiple players. McQuistion back to serve. Barely clears the net. It's there for Wagner, and then Hebner hits it twice. And that point will go to the Lady Raiders. As Lolf checks back in for the Lady Raiders. And Erickson to serve. Nice high serve to McQuistion. Shuffleman gets it over on 2. Wagner sets up Theory. Brown is there. Shuffleman to Hebner. And that is going to fall in right in the corner. Nice shot by Hebner. Buffalo's within 2 again, trailing 18-20. Hebner back to serve. And that's going to be a service error on Hebner as it goes out of bounds. Point back to the Lady Raiders as Garnos will check back in. And Wagner back to serve for the Lady Raiders. Goes to McQuistion. To Shuffleman. Clayman off the block of Garnos and down. Point back to the Lady Buffaloes as they trail by 2, 19-21. Shuffleman back to serve. Shuffleman with a service error. Gives the Lady Raiders a 22-19 lead. With Lindsay Theory back to serve. Theory to long break to Shuffleman. Hit over by Clayman to Miller. Tursa to Lolf. Nice dig by McQuistion, but the Lady Buffs unable to get there on attempt number 2, and the Raiders will get that point and lead 23-19. Theory again to serve, to long break, to Shuffleman, Clayman again, Miller to Tursa, sets up Garnos, Brown is there, Shuffleman, but nobody's going to be able to get there as it goes into the crowd on the second attempt there. And the Lady Raiders are set up at set point and game point here. Theory again with the serve. To Brown, she mishits it, goes off the basketball hoop, and that'll do it, folks. As the Lady Raiders will take that 4th set, 25-19, and take the match 3-1. I will take a quick break here, be back with a game recap, and be back with you after you hear from our sponsors.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
The Lodestar Casino in Fort Thompson has over 200 slot machines, and our blackjack tables are open Wednesday through Sunday. Big things are always happening at the Lodestar Casino and Motel, located just minutes from the interstate, nestled along the Missouri River on the Crow Creek Indian Reservation. You'll find some of the best camping, fishing, and hunting in the region. Whether you're just passing through or plan on staying at our motel, come enjoy an experience that will keep you coming back for more. See you soon at the Lodestar Casino.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium, where we wrap up tonight's contest between the Lyman Lady Raiders and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. And it's going to be the Lady Raiders coming out on top, 3-1. Again, a battle between two evenly matched teams here. And the first set went to the Lady Raiders in a close contest by the score of 27-25. The Lady Buffaloes were able to battle back in set number 2 by the score of 26-24. Lady Raiders were able to take set number 3 by the score of 25-19. And they were able to finish off the Lady Buffaloes in set number 4 also by the score of 25-19. So as I was mentioning kind of in the pregame, it appears the Lady Buffaloes are more likely going to be able to, are going to be traveling for their first round region game on Tuesday night. That site will still going to be determined. I've heard it's probably going to be more likely Woolbridge, but just check the Stanley County website and our Facebook page for more information on that as to when and where and what time that game will take place. But it'll definitely be Tuesday night sometime. We just need to know the official location and time. So, like I mentioned, stick with us on our school Facebook page and school website for that information. I'm assuming Woolbridge also has a streaming site, much like Go Buffs Live here, so I'm sure they will bring you that action as well once that's determined. So with that, it was a pink out night here at Parkview Auditorium for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the month of October. And we are all supporting, again, one of Stanley County's owned, Nicole Peterson Chesky, as she battles breast cancer. It sounds like she is on her way to Sioux Falls for treatment. And so we absolutely wish not only her but her family as well nothing but the best as she goes through this journey. So, Nicole, if you're listening in, best of luck to you. Again, the Stanley County community is with you. So thoughts and prayers to you and your family as you go through this. And thanks to the community for coming out tonight and supporting Nicole and her efforts. I know they gathered money tonight in fundraising events. They're selling T-shirts, things of that nature. So if you're interested in any of that, folks, please go out and support a cause like this as we support those in our community who are battling this illness, if you will, or this disease. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here for tonight. Probably going to be a while before we are able to bring you any other Go Buffs live action. Probably won't be until the basketball or wrestling season. So again, just stick with us for that. And I want to thank everyone who's been listening in to our previous football and volleyball matches. And we'll bring you more high school action as it comes up. So With that, again, I'm Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live. Everyone have a good, safe evening. Good night.